souls into the success of this program in honor of
Hi,
the
my
seniors
TV.
on Senior Day.
I'm
As
looking
the
for my
first
headset.
game
Hold
of the
on.
Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Northwestern as the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the first possession of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Makes it past the marker. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The option look. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. On the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one, establishing the run. Guys, they didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. And this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
I'm playing Northwestern.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys
Nebraska
have to
make it?
play well if they're going to win the football game.
The Wildcats want to move quickly.
There's something going on in the beginning about it being at Rosenblatt 20 years ago, so I wasn't sure what they were talking about.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah.
They're working that left side.
So I was like, they must have made it again because they made a big deal about it.
It's still short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Comes out throwing on first down. And they get the sack just like that.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
No, he's not. His parents knew he
And
was
that's
coming.
not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On
Yeah,
third
well,
and
you know.
long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Me
Using
too.
the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines.
You got
Not
shit
his
out,
best
shit out by a bird on a fence. His hat's probably son, man. That's what he
Indiana
said.
has the ball back and the Hoosier
That's pretty
offense comes
good.
out ready to go.
Yeah, I've never heard it
If
either.
you like old-fashioned
I've heard I picked up at Kmart at the Blue Light Special.
football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the option.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Now on the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Indiana 7, Northwestern 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Biggs is like, I get 2 Christmases.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
On the ground, it's Lopez. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
He'll try to pop the draw. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Get out of my head, man.
Now on 2nd and goal.
You don't want to be in there, bro.
They'll try to power it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've reached the 2. This thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Northwestern right back to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 with the first down. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He makes the connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking for a man on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
With one guy.
It's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Yeah, it was something like that.
From inside the
His one guy had just as many sacks as our whole team's.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Bloomington. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half.
That explains a lot of your responses.
On the move from inside his
That explains a lot of his responses.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Off play action.
Yeah. Called the blitz at the right time, baby.
Down he goes.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans
you'll be the underdog
sometimes, like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down.
I feel pretty good about it.
The defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Indiana sends the offense onto the field.
Well, I mean, you got to beat Brad first.
The give to the tailback.
And I just hear I'm LeBron and I move the goalpost.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this
Right,
game. They're getting
exactly.
tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all day long.
That's what made it so great.
He's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
You guys are going to make me do it to you. I don't want to do it, but you're going to make me do it.
This is the type of
I
play
don't want
that
to do it.
decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30?
Oh, I got
They'll
Pat
run
all
the
day.
option. And the Hoosiers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
Thank
There's
you.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He breaks the tackle.
I was not expecting him to get out of that. That
He's
fucked me up.
That'll be a
All right.
loss of 3.
Whoops.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
Nice. I'll take
An
that.
ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He'll ride his man on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Indiana. And they take
Heisman.
it in for 6 points. The mantra is
Sorry, bro.
always
You're not going to get the
finish, and
Heisman in
they're
this
trying to
league.
do that
That
here in
was
the
a
regular
nice guy.
season with this Week 12 performance.
And these design QB runs, man, they really test the physicality of this defense. Knowing this
Wasn't really a design QB run. They just
there's now an extra block or
left me wide the fuck open, so I took off.
make a superhuman effort. Get off a block and make a play. They could not get that done.
Yeah, the announcer said this design QB run. No, it really wasn't.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I gotta play your dad first, bud.
Team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
And your dad and I.
Wildcats have it
Yeah, but
back
he has
to
really, we have really good games though. They can go either
They
way.
hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David,
I'm not
after
overlooking
having to punt
anybody.
it last time.
Last time I did that, I got beat by Drew.
Started with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets
I was
you
too
less
busy worrying about
predictable
Brad and didn't worry about Drew.
No doubt, too. And don't
got
you just
beat.
feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the defense makes a play,
Nope.
sacking him back at the 10.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustment.
Because my shit was fucking up. They called 2 timeouts back to back, and I didn't even hit the button.
Having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Takes it the other way. And he was finding space.
Jorge Westerman.
To the 22.
Man, that is how you get it done.
That's actually his name, Jorge Westerman. It's not George.
You got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He's a sophomore, dope. I leveled the quarterback, too. Hit the quarterback and got the fucking INT, baby. Let's go.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
Ooh, boy.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Mm-hmm.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to
That'll be
throw.
dope.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
No one's
you
using
use
another
these
body.
running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash.
I got that motherfucker. I don't know how, but I got that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 4 over
He
Michigan.
said, fuck yes. I think he's really
We'll
happy.
circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes a connection. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down.
You're good.
Makes the catch. It's Whittington. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Yeah.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Northwestern wants to go quickly.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz, I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
That's kind of the definition of being gang.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Like them Africans, apparently.
That penalty moves the ball.
I got a
back 10
question,
yards
man.
for a
Like
replay the down.
what kind of black? Like them click Sudanese motherfuckers with the red line on their forehead?
Now on
Don't nobody
second
like
down.
them motherfuckers. They stink. Right?
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Singleton.
For real,
And
they
they
stink.
get him down.
Yeah.
Northwestern in
I worked with
business
one
in
when
the
I.
red zone.
Oh man. And they wear those belly chains as part of their religion, and nah.
The aerial assault continues. Working that left side now. Wrestled to the ground.
I don't even
after
care.
picking up the
I don't even
first
care as
down.
long as you got a booty.
Well, look, that
I
wasn't a
don't care.
touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way?
Bro, they are fucking crazy, dog. You ain't lying.
Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. He wants to throw here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set
That's
with
dope.
first and goal.
Bro, the black chick I fucked with, dude, I had to put blankets and shit over all my windows because she would walk around and look in my house to see if I was home.
Too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah.
And the defense has given up some plays,
And I only slept with her
passing
once.
yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel
Man, I
a
don't
little
even
bit of
remember it, bro. I was
pressure,
drunk.
getting him on the ground, and now
Right.
getting him behind the sticks.
Yeah, all I remember is I almost drowned.
They're throwing
Right.
for it on fourth down. Let's it fly. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his
Yeah, he thinks he's
wingspan,
cool about
he's
it,
very,
too.
very difficult to cover.
Well, yeah.
On second down, wants to throw.
Oh, I had him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I will. I
Do
don't
a
give a
great
fuck.
job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure,
Oh.
and there he goes down again. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out fast. Got some room in the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Who are you?
And the extra point pulls them
Who are you,
closer. It's
Tobacco?
24-10. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Bounced right back to them. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals.
And that pass picked off.
Jorge Westerman.
Really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
I mean, 2 points is better than 6.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45.
Hey, you can call me. You can call me first thing in the morning, so I'll be ready to roll, bud.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? On the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Trying to get to it. The completion well past the sticks. Excellent job.
Oh yeah, he throws it to the same receiver every time.
That defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a